Good morning. One thing I really want to talk about today, which I'm thinking about hardcore, and I know I've touched on it a little bit, but I just want to be a little more thorough. I look around and everybody around me is so wrapped up with anxiety. Anxiety was running my life for a long time. You know, I was just super lucky and I was blessed enough to realize and to learn a lot about it. You can't deal with something if you have no clue how it works, how it operates. Well, our anxiety is set up in our bodies to protect us from harm. You know, like if you're fixing to walk out in front of into the road in front of a moving vehicle, your anxiety is supposed to kick in to alert you, to tell you, hey, something's wrong, don't do it. You know, my anxiety was so vicious and so strong. I've been to the hospital feeling like I was having a heart attack. When I was letting my anxiety rule my life, nobody could tell me nothing about it. I tell them, well, you don't understand. It's out of my control. A lot of the time, I didn't even know where it was coming from or why it was freaking me out the way it was. And anxiety is directly connected to our body. It can make you literally sick. 100%. It can make you physically, real deal, sick. So, I had to learn and I had to study and first figure out what anxiety was. It's there to protect me. Without it, I wouldn't know when I was, in present danger. But a big problem with our anxiety is that it's kind of in a subconscious state. It really doesn't know the present from the past to the future. Like right now, if you sit and you think about somebody that passed away 10 years ago, your anxiety is going to kick up full blown and you'll physically feel sick as if it's happening right now. If you think about somebody you love passing away 10 years from now, you're going to feel just as sick as somebody that passed away 10 years ago and feel physically sick. So whether you're thinking of the past or the future, you can be sick now. Your anxiety can start whistleblowing, and every part of your brain, your spirit, your soul has a reaction to that. That's why people a lot of times don't even know 100% why their anxiety is freaking out. Is because the anxiety is subconscious. It could be thinking about something that happened 20 years ago when you're thinking about what's going on right now in front of you. So the best thing I've realized and that I figured out that helps me is to talk to my anxiety as if it's a third person. It's part of my body. It's helping run my body. It helps me make my choices. It helps the direction of my day. So I have to give it credit for running my vessel. It's like another captain to my vessel. Whether I like it or not, it can't go nowhere because it keeps me out of present immediate danger. But you have to train it and you have to let it know that faith is going to run the past and the future and its place, which you don't want it to go nowhere. You need anxiety. But its place and its job is to pay attention to what's right now in front of you. You don't have to know why it's freaked out. Like I said, so many times I was sick, I was worked up, I was panicking, and I didn't even know why. I could not pinpoint the reason. Because my co-captain, my anxiety, was thinking of something 20 years ago. And my body don't know the difference. So it was panicking right then. It made me feel sick. It made me unfocused. It made me lose motivation. It was crippling. So when I find myself getting worked up, the best thing that I found to do is to take a deep breath in with my hand on my heart to connect my brain to my body. And I talk to my anxiety in a third person. Even though that sounds crazy, it really works for me. I say, anxiety, I appreciate you being there for me. I have a feeling, anxiety, that you're thinking of the past or you're thinking of the future. And faith is going to control those two things. Your spot is to pay attention to what's going on right now. I'm in no immediate danger. You know, my body is safe. Your job anxiety, which I need you to help me with, is to keep me safe right now, this very second. You're not in control of the future, and you're definitely not in control of the past. That's behind us. And with that being said, my anxiety can relax a little bit. You know, I tell it, I talk to it, I baby my anxiety, and I tell it. Faith is a strong motherfucker. It's going to watch our back. It's going to watch our future and help us plan our next step. I need you to be alert and aware, but just relax in the back seat and help me make choices for what's safe right this second. You know, I mean, my anxiety was hyperactive. You know, it was like OSHA of my life. It was always whistleblowing, red taping. It was always stopping my motion 100%. But if I just talk to it and I tell it I appreciate it, it's doing a great job, and I could not do it without it, it will relax. You know, we're a team. Me, my anxiety, and my faith, we are the ultimate team. But we all have to know our role. And if you are aware and you are conscious of that, you can keep everybody in check, and we can operate in a manner that's productive, you know, that's calm, that's peaceful, you know. So with that being said, we have to keep our anxiety in check. 100% all day I talk to my anxiety and my stress. Faith is the only thing to cancel fear. So with that being said, it's okay to talk to yourself. It's okay. I've got faith in you. I love you. You can do it.